everyone doing? Today I'm going to be showing off my entire Christmas movie and TV show collection. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, and I absolutely love watching all the classic Christmas films. I also enjoy some modern Christmas films as well, and I wanted to do a video just showing off all the Christmas movies that I own. And in this video I'm going to be showing off both classic Christmas films, modern Christmas films, as well as some classic TV shows, and I also have some Christmas horror films that I'm going to be showing off as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to show is my Home Alone collection. My favorite Christmas movie of all time, Home Alone. I've done a video showing off this and all these different editions that I own of the film. But yeah, Home Alone was one of the first films that I ever saw, and it's a movie I grew up watching, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I just absolutely love the film, and it's a timeless Christmas film. Alright, and now we're going to move on down here with all the other Christmas films that I own. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to show is this DVD set. This is the original television Christmas classics, which comes with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, Frosty Returns, and The Little Drummer Boy. This also comes with a bonus CD that just has some songs from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's a really nice set. I like it how it looks like a kind of a big Christmas book, and yeah, all these are true holiday classics that everybody knows and loves. Now the next one is another classic Christmas movie, and that is A Christmas Story. What else can I say about this film that hasn't already been said? It's a classic that's lived on for generations. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. There's so many great lines in this movie and so many great funny moments, and yeah, this is the 2-disc special edition. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm starting off with the DVDs, and I'll move on to the Blu-rays and then to the VHSs. Next one is Frosty's Winter Wonderland, which I've always enjoyed. I've always thought that this was a better sequel to the original Frosty the Snowman than Frosty Returns, mostly because it just has like the same animation, and it has Andy Griffith is in this one as well, and Jackie Vernon, who played Frosty in the original Frosty the Snowman. So I've always looked at this one as the true sequel to Frosty the Snowman instead of Frosty Returns. Up next we have Jack Frost, which is one of my favorite films, Christmas films. Michael Keaton. It's just a great story about a snowman that comes to life, but it's a much more meaningful movie, very emotional as well, and definitely one that I recommend. Next up, we got a fun one, I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I've done a separate review of this, as well as a review for Jack Frost and a few of other of these films. So, but yeah, this is just a Disney movie. Pretty funny one. I remember when I was a kid, I used to think that this movie was absolutely hilarious. Up next, we got Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way. It's a movie about the father trying to find the best Christmas gift for his kid and finding out that it's incredibly difficult to get. Really great one. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger and his comedy roles, this is definitely one to check out. This also has a Sinbad in it as well. Next up, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, which is just a cartoon based on the classic Christmas song. Then we have The Nutcracker, which I actually have not seen. And then we have Disney's A Christmas Carol, which I did enjoy. I did not enjoy it as much as The Polar Express, which I do have, but I liked it. I thought Jim Carrey did a good job in this one. Then we have Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. It's basically what you expect from an Adam Sandler movie. Very crude and over-the-top humor, but there's some, good, heartwarming moments in it as well. And it's also a musical, and some of the songs are actually pretty good in this. And then we have this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys. I don't know much about this, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's just not one that I really go back to a whole lot. And then we have this Snowman, which is a short, very vintage Christmas cartoon about this evil snowman that comes to life and terrorizes these people. It's definitely not a, yeah, that's what he looks like. It's definitely not something that you'd watch every year. Like I said, it's a very vintage short, but it also has a Somewhere in Dreamland and Jingle Bells, and a few other classic Christmas cartoons that are on this DVD as well. And then I have this sort of cheap DVD, this classic holiday tales, which just has a few other classic holiday shorts that came out in 1930s and 40s, old black and white, very vintage, Christmas films right there. And some are from the 50s as well. Alright, and of course my Blu-rays are falling over. Next up we have The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the 2-disc Disney DVD set. It's a really nice set. The cover is pull it out. The cover is actually in 3D, kind of, and it's like I said, a really nice set. It opens up. It's got 2 discs in there, and then of course the digital copy. And then we're going to move on to my Blu-rays, and the first Blu-ray is the Nightmare Before Christmas 20th Anniversary Edition. This also comes with a DVD. And then I have a Blu-ray version of the original Christmas classics. The only thing that's different about this set is that it does not come with the little drummer boy. I know that there is a set that comes with that, as well as a few of the other ones, but these are my 4 main favorites. Rudolph, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Frosty the Snowman. Those are the 3 main ones that I always watch. I mean, I do enjoy the little drummer boy. It's definitely one of my least favorite Christmas, Christmas shows that I watch every year, but I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just happy to own this. I got this at Best Buy at Walmart I got this on Black Friday at Walmart last year. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Next one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, with this kind of nice sparkly cover right here, slip cover. This is the Grinchmas edition. I enjoy this one as well. I thought Jim Carrey did a great Grinch. And up next is my Blu-ray copy of A Christmas Story. Again, just a timeless classic right here. And then we have one of my new favorite Christmas films, The Polar Express. I absolutely love this movie, and it's become a classic. And I think it is now, it's definitely up there with the other true Christmas classics that play on every year. I know that ABC Family plays this all the time. They basically play the same 10 or 15 movies every year. I've actually looked at the schedule, and it's literally the same movies almost every night. Which is one reason why I don't watch ABC Family anymore around Christmas time, because it's so repetitive. It's the same ones. For me, I'd much rather watch movies on my own, which is why I want to own every single Christmas film and holiday favorite that I like. Alright, now we're going to move on to the VHSs. And the first one is my childhood VHS copy of A Christmas Story with the original artwork, which I absolutely love. I know that there was a DVD released with this artwork, but I know that it's out of print and kind of rare. There's the back right there. Up next, we got kind of a fun one, just Casper's Haunted Christmas. There was a time when I was really into Casper, especially after seeing the first couple movies, and I picked this up, and it's been years since I watched it, but I remember it being an enjoyable kid film. And then we have the remake to Miracle on 34th Street, which I just finished watching. I think that this is a great remake. John Hughes, he produced it, and Mara Wilson is in it, who played Matilda. That's probably her most recognizable role. She was also in Mrs. Doubtfire. And David Attenborough is playing Santa Claus in this film, and I really do enjoy it. I actually enjoyed it a bit more than the original. And then we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated film. Next up, Annabelle's Wish, which is one I have not watched. And then Richie Rich's Christmas Wish. It's entertaining for what it is. And now we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But this is actually a much older. I believe it was 1950s. I believe is when this animated cartoon came out. And this has a few other vintage Christmas films. I really do enjoy it. They made a lot of vintage Christmas films, and this is or vintage cartoons as well, and this is one of my favorite ones. And then I have the VHS of I'll Be Home for Christmas. And then the VHS of Jack Frost. And then the Nutcracker. And Jingle All the Way. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to my slipcases. The first one is the Santa Claus, a true classic. I don't know why I have not upgraded this film to Blu-ray. I think it's because when I usually see this on Blu-ray, it's usually in the set with the other two, which, you know, I mean, I enjoy Santa Claus 2, but I'm not a huge fan of Santa Claus 3. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely made more towards kids, whereas this film is made for, like, kids, as well as adults can enjoy it as well. I do hope to eventually get this on Blu-ray soon. Now up next, speaking of classic Christmas films, this was the first vintage Christmas film video that I've ever seen, The Night Before Christmas, and it's basically just a retelling of the original Christmas classic, you know, in an actual short film. It's really nice. You can actually watch most of these on TV. You can watch this one as well as all the other ones on here. I mean, not on TV, on YouTube. Sorry guys, like I said, I'm tired. But you can watch all these on YouTube. I recommend going to a channel called Xmasflix, which, if I remember, I'll leave a link down below to their channel, because they have a ton of classic vintage Christmas films and cartoons. This is another copy of it. And then A Visit from St. Nick, which is one that I don't normally watch a lot, but I still do, you know, I enjoy it. It's got a few other classic ones. It also has a Fresh Hair with Bugs Bunny. Then we have Santa Claus the Movie. And then Jack Frost and The Night Before Christmas, which, like I said, is just a collection of short, you know, Christmas films, vintage ones. Next we have this tape. I have not watched it. I haven't even opened the special Christmas visit. I don't even know what it is. Then we have Christmas Comes But Once a Year, another classic Christmas cartoon. And then another tape, A Present for Santa Claus, which again more. And then Cartoon Christmas with Rudolph and Friends, which once again is another collection of classic Christmas films. Then Christmas Classics. And then we have John Denver and the Christmas Gift. And William Holden and the Christmas Tree, which I have not watched these in years. And then the last, Brightest Night, which is again in our collection of classic Christmas films. And then I have a sealed VHS copy of Miracle on 34th Street, again a true classic. And finally, Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. So those are all my non-horror Christmas films, and now I'm going to go ahead and show off my horror Christmas films real quick. First up, we got Jack Frost. Very fun. I really enjoy both of these films, and I hope the second one gets a Blu-ray. Then we got Krampus, another one I really enjoy. Move on down here. Hold on one sec, if I can find it real quick. Oh, there it is. Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is another one. I'm hoping to pick up the Scream Factory Blu-ray of that. And there's a few others. Like I have a Christmas Time in South Park DVD, which is a collection of their Christmas specials, Christmas episodes. And then I also have Bam Margera from, if you know the TV show Jackass, he did a Christmas movie called Where the F is Santa, which I also have. And other than that, I do have a few, like, you know, I got a Christmas special in the Family Guy set. But other than that, that is it. So anyway guys, thanks everyone for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all the Christmas movies that I showed off. I know I kind of sped through this because my camera is actually about to run out of battery like it usually does when I start filming videos. And I'm also tired. I had to get up kind of early for work, and I'm just a little bit tired, and that's why I kind of stumbled over words, and it happens. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about my Christmas movie collection. I will be doing videos showing off all my Christmas decorations before Christmas, and then I'll do one final video, before Christmas, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. So I won't say it in this video. And then of course after Christmas, I'll have a pretty big Blu-ray update, So it's going to be pretty big. I've been getting a lot of stuff this month and last month, so I'm looking forward to showing those off. So anyway guys, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.